Have you ever thought about whether human moral instincts and goals might have their evolutionary bases in animal life, and thus somehow be encoded in our genes? Meerkats, for instance, are highly social animals. They live in groups together, they feed together throughout their entire lives, they groom each other, and they defend each other, and they even raise each other's children. Evolution, despite often being viewed as a ruthlessly individualistic competition, has produced forms of cooperation like this. And examples are not limited to meerkats. From the famously gregarious social insects, ants, wasps, and termite colonies, to packs of wolves, elephant herds, mole rat colonies, and even multicellular organisms considered as colonies of cooperating cells, cooperation is a winning strategy. Could human social life also have been influenced by the same evolutionary pressures that lead other forms of life to cooperate? Could this even help us understand a trait that has often been thought to be peculiarly human, namely our sense of right and wrong, fairness and unfairness in how we treat one another and shape our collective society? Well, I think the answer is yes, but also no. Human action is fundamentally different from the behavior of other animals because of our capacities for self-conscious intention, memory, language, and culture. Or at least that's what I'll try to convince you of today in my talk. While we clearly need one another to accomplish the evolutionarily decisive acts of survival and successful child rearing, ethical norms press us to guide our action by values that do not necessarily have only to do with evolutionary biological needs or the success of our genes. Today, the most pressing ethical challenges, such as overpopulation, harm to the environment, and harm to other animals, ask us to act in ways that extend whatever natural cooperative tendencies and sympathies we have far beyond our immediate family, group, or population. This tells us that while evolutionary cooperation may illuminate how many of our capacities and dispositions were acquired throughout the history of our species, ethics is about how we shape ourselves and how we shape our societies in response to the value of life. For religious believers, of course, that will vitally involve the question of God.